Hello everyone, and welcome to the second installment of the Sea Rabbit Reviews trademark symbol. Today I will be reviewing a graphic drawing tablet, specifically the GAOMON, I still don't know how to pronounce it, PD1560. I hope you all find this review interesting, enlightening, and it changes your life for the better. Like last time, I will be straying off the beaten path of typical unboxing/review videos. I will review the tablet and then unbox it. Screw your conventional review video methods. We do things different around here. I'll start things off with some basic facts about the tablet. It has a very nicely sized 15.6-inch display. That's larger than most phone screens. A 1920 by 1080 resolution, 10 express keys. It works with right-handed, left-handed, and deaf people. 8,092 levels of pressure sensitivity, as well as a 233 pps report rate and 5080 LPI resolution, even though I'm not sure what those last two things are. There are also 5 buttons on the side. One is a power button, the other 4 are used to adjust the display settings of the tablet. Now, let's go over how to set this thing up. The first thing to do is assemble the stand. It's pretty simple. On the back of the tablet, there are 4 screw holes. On the stand, there are 4 screw holes. You will be given 4 screws. What you need to do is put the screws in these 4 holes on the stand and then align it on the back of the tablet. There are even pictures to show you how to do it. Then you use the provided screwdriver to screw the screws in. I think this is the first product I've ever received where a Phillips head screwdriver was provided. I loved it. It saved me all the time it would have taken to find my own. It was great. You then pull this latch on the back to adjust the stand up and down. It's pretty simple. The next thing to do is get it connected to your computer. You will be given this very confusing looking wire with 2 attachments coming from one end and 3 attachments coming from the other. The end with 2 attachments plugs into the tablet. On the other end there is a display cable and USB, both of which plug into your computer. The last attachment on that end connects with the power cable, which then goes into a wall outlet. This may all be slightly confusing, so here's the diagram provided in the user manual. Now that you have your tablet set up, it's time to download the driver, which you can find on the GAOMON website. Once you've done this, open it up and you'll find many different useful functions. In the About tab, you can export tablet configurations and import ones you've already made before. In the Work area, you can calibrate the monitor, change which monitor you want the tablet to be active on, and change the active area of the tablet itself. The stylus pen has a few adjustable levels of pressure sensitivity, and you can format the 2 buttons on the side to just about anything you want. Lastly, there are the press keys, aka shortcuts, which I am so very fond of in drawing tablets. There are 10 shortcuts which you can format using the fairly intuitive button mapping system. Now that that's all covered, I'll tell you about my experience with the tablet. The first thing I noticed upon placing the stylus on the screen was that there was a nice amount of resistance when drawing. Personally, I don't like it when tablets are smooth or slippery. A small amount of resistance allows for more control of your lines and simulates drawing on actual paper. I've never used a drawing tablet before that has this kind of resistance, and it's very nice in my opinion. The pressure sensitivity worked fine, and the shortcuts also worked well. There isn't much else to say about it except it drawed good. Now please enjoy this footage of me drawing some stuff on the tablet. hope you all enjoyed that. I sure did. Now, onto the second portion of any review/unboxing video, the unboxing. The dog was useless in opening the box, so I enlisted the help of my female assistant. There were no scissors on hand, so I gave her a small spoon to use. She made surprisingly quick work of the box, despite the excess use of packaging tape that had been applied to it. I was disappointed it wasn't more entertaining. Inside the first box was another box. The items it contained were a note from GAOMON, the tablet stand, the setup manual and driver instructions, a box full of cords and stuff, the tablet container, and the tablet itself. Okay, pause. So apparently this cover on the screen of the tablet is supposed to be there and stay there. I had immediately mistaken it for one of those screen covers that are super satisfying to peel off, and yeah. What it's supposed to be is a textured screen protector that simulates drawing on paper. It does a very good job of simulating the feeling of drawing on paper, but I personally like it without the cover because the screen looks better. Whatever your preference is, don't immediately peel it off and throw it away like I did. Try it out and see if you like it first. The small box of wires and stuff contained the cord for charging the pen, the 4 screws for attaching the stand, the power cord, the wacky multi-cord for connecting the tablet to your computer, a cable management Velcro strap, a Phillips head screwdriver, which I was very happy about, a pen stand/nib remover, a screen glove guard, and the digital pen itself. The glove guard fit very nicely, and I would recommend using it because the screen shows fingerprints very easily. Alrighty, let's move on to some final thoughts. I'll start with the things that I'm not too fond of with this tablet. First off, my biggest complaint. I don't like the software that GAOMON has made for its tablets. This isn't a complaint about the tablet itself, but if you get the tablet, you'll have to deal with the software, obviously. The software is simply not good if you use more than one drawing program or a drawing program and an animation program like I do, because you can't set different shortcut inputs for specific software. I like to use different shortcut functions for if I'm drawing versus animating, and that isn't feasible with this software. But if you only plan on using one program, then this won't be a problem for you and you can just ignore everything I just said. Second isn't really a complaint, just a clarification. For some reason on the GAOMON website, they try to market this tablet as portable. Like you'll whip it out at the airport while you're waiting for your plane to arrive or something. This thing is far from convenient just because it needs to be connected to another computer to work. I've used a drawing tablet on the airplane before while it's connected to my laptop, and it's anything but convenient. You gotta connect your computer to a power source, connect the tablet to a power source, and connect the tablet to your computer. It's cumbersome, there are wires everywhere, and it's probably the furthest thing from convenient you could imagine. Not to mention, the tablet doesn't fit in its case with the stand attached, and if you want to use the stand, you gotta put in 4 screws. It's not a bad thing that this tablet isn't portable or convenient, it's just that it shouldn't be marketed that way. It's the kind of thing you just want to leave at your desk and not move anywhere. Thirdly, not a big deal, but I like pens that have an eraser function on the back. Lastly is that it feels kind of cheap. The screen is plastic, the buttons are plastic, and they wiggle. I'm not saying it isn't a reliable tablet or that it doesn't function well, but if you're going for something that feels a bit more high-end, then this isn't it. Now, onto the good things about the tablet. First off, the display looks very nice. Some people might want a higher resolution display, but the 1080 by 1920 resolution looks crystal clear and the colors are also very nice. Although I didn't end up using it, the included paper texture screen protector works very well. I wish other tablet companies would include things like that. Most importantly about the tablet is that it's functional and reliable. I can't express how much I like the slight amount of resistance between the pen and screen when you draw. This is, of course, just my opinion, but I think it allows for more control when drawing lines and feels more realistic, like drawing with pen on paper. There are plenty of shortcut keys. The larger screen size, at least compared to the tablet I usually use, is very refreshing. It comes with its own screwdriver. Lastly, and very importantly, it is relatively cheap compared to other drawing tablets. Other tablets of the same screen size usually go for anywhere from $100 to $300 more. Speaking of price, there is an Amazon Prime Day deal that will be happening on July 17th in Canada and July 22nd in the US, where the GAOMON PD1560 will be on sale for 20% off. If you are interested, check out the description for the specific times that the sale is going on. I hope you found this review helpful, and anyway, thanks, bye.